Good morning, everyone. Peace upon you all by the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today is Thursday, 3rd of December 2020, 18th of Rabi al-Akhir 1442. Today we're going to take, inshallah, grammar, unit 3 grammar about countable and non-uncountable nouns. The most important outcome that we are going to accomplish today, recall the countable and uncountable nouns and do the exercises on the worksheets, okay? On the worksheet. Stay with me, we are going to go to the worksheet together, okay? Stay with me. Now let's move to countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, most of the nouns are countable. What do you mean by countable? We can count them. And from the beginning, we are dealing with only with nouns, okay? You can combine them with the numbers. For example, 1, 2, or 3. Example, 1 pencil, 2 pencils, 3 pencils, 4, etc. Okay? Number 2, uncountable nouns, these nouns cannot be combined with numbers. We can't count them, like water, butter, coal, money, salt, iron. If you want to express a quantity, you have to use a special phrase. For example, a glass of water. Okay? When do you use some and when any? We use some and any for an amount which is not known. We don't know. Example, have you got any crispies? Use of some and any. Okay? Some used with affirmative statements. What does it mean? It means with the sentence without negative or not or question. Okay? With offers, when you offer that you have something, requests, and in questions when you expect the answer yes. For example, when I go to the supermarket, I'm asking for example the person, have you got some banana? And I expect that he has the banana because I can see the banana. So he will say, yes, I have, for example, some. Okay? Now, any negative statements, questions. With the negative, with not, and with the questions. Deal? Let's move to the next one. The next one. Example, have you got any bananas? No, we haven't got any, but we've got some oranges. Okay? The use of some in the questions is not very popular. We don't use it a lot, okay? We usually use any in questions. Have you got any money? Has she got any sugar in the fridge? Okay, now let's move to, we always use any in negative sentences. Example, I haven't got any pets. Number two, has she got, we haven't got any books in the bags. Okay, exercise, fill in the blanks with either some or any. Look at number 1. We need what? What do you think? We need some or any. We have bananas. What do you think? Do we have negative? Do we have a question? So we're going to put what? Some. Good job. Excellent. Number 1, we're going to put some. Number 2, you can't buy pasta in this shop. You can't buy. We cannot say some, okay, because we have the not, the negative. So we are going to put what? We are going to put any. Deal? Number 3, we haven't got oranges at the moment. What do we have? What do you think? We haven't got. We are going to put any. Yes, excellent. That's correct. Number 4, Peter has bought new books. Okay? We are going to say some or any. What do you think? Yes, good job. Some new books. Okay? Now, when do we use a little, and when a few? Look at this one. We have the first one, a little. We use it with uncountable nouns like milk, marmalade, money, bread, rice, time, etc. Okay? Number 2, a few with countable nouns, bottles of milk, jars of marmalade, dollars, minutes, etc. Now look at the examples. He has a little money left. He has a few dollars left. Look at me here. We are going to use or to know what is the difference between a little and a few. Look at this note. We use a few and a little without the article a to point out a more negative meaning. What do you say that? We said from the beginning that a little and a few, we use them with the small quantity. For example, when I say, I have a few cake. We do have cakes, but this cake, okay, with a few, when you say a few, it gives the positive meaning that maybe this cake will be enough for the people who are inside the room, okay, or who are within this person. But when I say we have few cake without the this gives the negative meaning. That means that this cake is not enough for everyone in this room, okay? This gives the few or little without gives the negative meaning of the sentence, okay? When I say, for example, I have little water. Now, little water, it means you have water, but it's not enough for everyone who is in here, okay? While when I say I have a little water, it means it's enough for the people who are inside the room, or whatever who are in this meeting or in this gathering, okay? Now, we're going to move to the next one. We have a few students of our school know this. Look at me. A few students of our school know this. There are some students who know it. We have some students who know about this issue, okay? A few, what does it mean? We said it gives the positive meaning that we have the number of students, okay? But not all of them, not enough, not all of them. Now look at few. Few students know this. It's almost unknown. This few gave the negative meaning that almost unknown, very, very, or few people who know about this, or almost no one knows, okay, or unknown, okay? Now, let's move to the next one. We have when do we use much and when do we use many? Much, look at me, as I mentioned before, much with uncountable nouns like milk, marmalade, money, time, etc. Okay? With the nouns that we cannot count, like as I said, milk, sugar, money, time, money. Now, many with countable nouns, bottles of milk, jars of marmalade, dollars, minutes. Okay? Look at the question. Examples. Number 1, how much money have you got? Number 2, how many dollars have you got? Okay? How much money, because money is uncountable. And we put much with it because we, of course, much takes the uncountable noun. While number 2, how many dollars have you got? You know that dollars, you can't count them, and they are countable nouns, so we are going to put or to add to them many, okay? Now look at this one. In informal English, these, look at me. Oh, sorry. In informal English, these questions are often answered with what? With a lot of or lots of. They are both have the same meaning. There is no much differences between the two phrases, okay? When do we use a lot of and when lots of? Look at me. These phrases are mainly used in informal English. Lots of sounds a bit more informal than a lot of, okay? Again, lots of sounds a bit more informal than a lot of. Both forms are used in singular and plural sentences. Again, both forms are used in singular and plural sentences. Singular, number 1, a lot of water is wasted. A lot of water is wasted. Number 2, lots of water is wasted. Lots of water is wasted. Look at plural. A lot of computers are needed at schools. Number 2, Lots of computers are needed at school. Okay? Exercise 2. Fill in the blanks with either a little or a few. Okay? Number 1. He speaks what? He speaks Spanish, so we were able to find a nice room in Madrid. Now, what do you say? A little or a few? What do you think? Do you think that Spanish it's a language? Is it countable? And as I think it's uncountable noun, so we are going to write what? I think he speaks a little Spanish, okay? There are only bananas in the box. We say a few banana or a little. What do you think? Can you count bananas? Yes, of course. Excellent. We can. So we are going to write a few, okay? Number 3. We need butter for this cake. We said butter is what? It's uncountable, so we are going to choose what? A little butter for this cake. Okay? Let's move to exercise 3. Fill in the blanks with either much or many. Number 1, we have CDs. What do you think do we put? What do you think? I'm going to the board after that to write the exercises on the board to do it with you, okay? But now I'm going to do them orally. Number 1, we said CDs, what? Many. Excellent, because it's countable. Number 2, music, it's uncountable, so we're going to put much. 3, cups, what do you think? We have S, the plural, so we're going to put what? Many cups. Number 4, juice, we said juice, uncountable, so we're going to put much. Number 5, time, yes, excellent, it's much time. Number 6, pencils, many pencils, good job. Number 7, cheese, yes, excellent, cheese, it's what? It is much cheese because it's uncountable, okay? I'm going to move to the board to write these and do them on the board, okay? Stay with me, my daughters, stay with me. Now look at exercise number 1. We said that we need what? Excellent. We said we need some bananas. Number 2, you can't buy posters. Yes, we said any posters because we have the negative or the not. Number 3, we haven't got oranges at the moment. It's what? Any oranges at the moment. Number 4, Peter has bought some new books. Good job for you. You are excellent girls. Let's move to exercise 2. Exercise 2, it's about what? It's about a little or a few. We have he speaks, we said a little Spanish, okay? Number 2, there are only a few bananas, okay, in the box. Number 3, we need a little butter for the cake, okay, or for this cake. Deal? Now, let's move to exercise 3. Fill in the blanks with either much or many. We said, number 1, many CDs, because CDs is what? CDs, it's plural. We can count them. Number 2, music, it's uncountable. We say much music. Number 3, cups, we said yes, we can. We put many, we can count them. Number 3, many cups. Number 4, juice, uncountable, we are going to put for it what? Much juice. Sorry. Much juice, okay? Number 5, much time, because it's uncountable. Number 6, pencils, which is many pencils. Number 7, we have cheese. We said much cheese, okay? Now, we have reached to the end of this class. We revised and recalled the countable and uncountable nouns. We did the exercise in the worksheets and we accomplished our important outcomes. Thank you very much, girls, for being with me. May Allah bless you and your parents. See you inshallah next week. Wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you, my darling.